What's going on, guys? My name is Trencher and welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my opinion of the Mw2 Beta. Now before we get into the video, make sure you guys hit that like button, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on if you guys do want to stay updated with all the uploads that are coming to the channel. I have a ton of footage from the beta that I'm going to be uploading here, and this video is probably actually going to be a part of the group of videos that I'm actually going to be uploading here to the channel. So you either might see these videos before this video is uploaded or after this video is uploaded. But anyways, yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and yeah. Alright, so my overall review on the Mw2 Beta. Now, first of all, I'm going to get into the whole gunplay type of stuff about the game. First of all, the gunplay is really not like anything we've actually seen in any past Call of Duty. A lot of people were speculating before we even got the beta, before we seen actually any gameplay on the game. A lot of people were speculating that the gameplay was going to be quite similar to MW 2019, and that's kind of what I was going off of whenever I wanted to play this game, saw the beta was coming out, and you know, for the longest time that's just what I thought. But in actuality, the gunplay and just everything about this game is way different than anything we've seen in Call of Duty history so far. I mean, one good thing they brought back with MW2 is you have the ability to dolphin dive, but not just dolphin diving, you can actually slide as well, as we've been able to do in past Call of Duties. So you have the option to do both, and it's literally for your crouch button. All you have to do is tap the button to slide, or you hold down the button to dolphin dive. And I really feel like that's actually something that should be featured in pretty much any other Call of Duty that is going to be coming out after this game. And again, we do have 2 years of this game, so hopefully, you know, a lot of updates can be made that'll actually give us more better content to keep this game going. But as for the games that are coming out after this game releases, hopefully they kind of implement this feature a bit. But going into the gunplay subject, starting with the guns, we have a lot of guns that we've actually seen before in past Call of Duties. For one instance, we have the M4, which is pretty much a staple in any somewhat modern shooter for any game, but it's also quite the standard for Call of Duty's titles, because the M4 is just one of those weapons that you usually always see in a somewhat modern Call of Duty game. So the M4 is not going anywhere. M4 is here to stay, in this game at least. The M4, as of right now, at least in the beta, it was probably one of the most OP weapons that you had in the game. Now, as for every other assault rifle that is actually in the game, I would say the next OP gun would probably have to be the Scar. Because, I mean, me personally, with the weapons that we were given for the beta, there weren't really a lot that I was actually excited and, you know, really enjoyed using. But as for, you know, the M4 and the Scar, those guns were pretty damn good, as expected. And classic Infinity Ward type shit. The M4 was one of the most OP guns in the beta, so hopefully they can kind of tone that down before the full release of the game. Same thing with the Scar. Scar was OP. Now, as you guys have noticed so far during this video, I'm not really taking too much time to talk about a lot of stuff. I'm trying to make this as short a video as I can. A lot of other people have done reviews on Mw2 Beta, and I'm sure they have gone very, very, very in detail as to what they wanted to see, what, you know, they didn't like about the game, what they did like about the game, things about that. Me personally, I kind of like the beta where it's at right now. There are a few things that really need to be adjusted, such as, you know, gunplay, again, as I was saying, the M4, and, you know, a few other guns maybe. As for the maps, I have been noticing ever since Vanguard, Call of Duty has still been continuing making these bigger maps and having us play these short game modes like TDM and a bunch of other modes that really just don't fit the maps, because these maps are about as big as basically a ground war map. But, you know, in my opinion, the beta is pretty much in a good state the way that it is right now. And some people might disagree with me, some people might not. They might agree with me. But the next thing I am going into is the maps. There weren't really a lot of maps that we had in the regular like quick play rotation. I know there was Farm 18, there was the museum map, there was the other one, some kind of foreign name, like a Spanish name or something like that. I think I call it Market. That's what Zeus calls it, at least. And then there was maybe a few others that I can't remember off the top of my head. But for the most part, these maps were actually pretty damn good. I got used to the gameplay of these maps pretty quick. So the maps weren't really that bad, but the one thing that I have been kind of, complaining about with Call of Duty is the way they make the maps so damn big. Because it makes sense to make the maps big and then put them in a, bigger game mode like Ground War or something where you're doing like 12v12, something like that. And then last but not least, I know you guys have heard it from almost everyone in the Call of Duty community, skill-based matchmaking. That is still a feature that is in Mw2, and it is going to be in Mw2. And Infinity Ward, at least they're actually admitting it, and they're not giving us the side eye and being like, well, in actuality, we haven't confirmed nor denied that skill-based matchmaking is going to be in the game. Because they absolutely have confirmed that it is going to be in the game. And they did make a tweet, I think it was during the beta weekend, the Xbox beta weekend at least, where they were talking about disbanding parties. People were wanting them to adjust disbanding parties because people wanted to stay in the same party as someone they were playing with, got off pretty good or something like that, and they wanted to keep playing with them. Well, in this occasion, Infinity Ward came out and tweeted that they were going to be making updates to the beta and just updates to the game in general, where they were going to adjust the way disbanding parties worked, but they weren't getting rid of disbanded parties because it all plays into skill-based matchmaking. So, skill-based matchmaking is still here to stay in Call of Duty. Maybe we might have a chance to get rid of skill-based matchmaking in Treyarch's next game, which is going to be coming up 2 years from now, so 2024. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I know I didn't talk about a lot of stuff, but I really didn't have anything negative to really say about the beta. The beta was probably one of the best betas that I have played ever since Black Ops 4. So, I guess that kind of goes to show, because the Black Ops 4 beta, by far, one of the best betas I've played for Call of Duty. And, that's even counting the World War II beta. That's counting I think it was the Cold War beta. I think I played that. And, yeah, this beta is probably as good as we can ever get, unless we keep going along the route that Infinity Ward kind of went with this game. But hope you guys did enjoy. And again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn notifications on. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.